Let me just tell you what I'm seeing right now because it's almost impossible to ignore. There is someone who cannot get you out of their head. And I don't mean that in a casual way. I don't mean they think about you occasionally and then move on with their day. I mean they are completely, utterly, and obsessively consumed by thoughts of you. They can't stop. They've tried. They've tried to distract themselves. They've tried to focus on other things. They've tried to convince themselves that this is just a passing phase, but nothing works because you are there in their mind all the time. And there's a decision they keep coming back to, a decision that's been weighing on them, a decision that they can't seem to make no matter how much they think about it. And the reason they can't make it is because it involves you. Let me describe what I'm seeing in their energy. I see this person going through their day, trying to act normal, trying to function like everything is fine. They're at work, they're with friends, they're doing all the things they're supposed to do. But all the while, there's a part of them that's somewhere else, a part of them that's with you, a part of them that's replaying every moment you've shared, every conversation you've had, every look you've given them. They're analyzing everything. They're trying to figure out what you meant by that thing you said. They're trying to understand why you looked at them that way. They're trying to decipher if there's something more there or if they're just imagining it. And they're doing this constantly, morning, noon, and night. When they wake up, you're the first thing on their mind. When they go to sleep, you're the last thing they think about. And in between, there's a constant loop of thoughts about you, about what could be, about what they want to happen. It's exhausting, it's consuming, and they can't stop it. But here's the thing, it's not just about attraction. It's not just about wanting to be with you. There's a decision involved, a big one, a decision that will change something significant in their life. And they keep going back and forth on it. Maybe it's about whether to reach out to you. Maybe it's about whether to tell you how they really feel. Maybe it's about whether to make a move that will change the dynamic between you. Maybe it's about whether to take a risk that could lead to something incredible or backfire completely. Whatever it is, they're stuck. They can't make up their mind. They've been going over the pros and cons, analyzing every possible outcome, trying to predict what will happen if they take the leap. And the thing that's making it so hard is their fear. Fear of rejection, fear of losing what they already have with you, fear of making a fool of themselves, fear of being wrong about how you feel, fear of messing up something that could be amazing. But underneath all that fear, there's something else. There's a desire, a deep, powerful, undeniable desire to be with you, to have you in their life, to explore what could be between you. And that desire is growing stronger every day. It's becoming harder to ignore. It's becoming harder to push away. It's becoming something that they can no longer pretend isn't there. Now, let me talk about what this person sees in you. They see someone who is real, someone who is authentic, someone who doesn't pretend to be something they're not. They see someone who is honest, even when it's hard. They see someone who has depth, someone who feels things deeply and thinks about things that matter, someone who is not afraid to be vulnerable, even when it's scary. They see someone who is beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside, someone whose presence makes them feel safe, someone whose smile makes their heart skip a beat, someone whose voice they could listen to for hours. They see someone who challenges them, someone who makes them want to be better, someone who inspires them, someone who makes them feel like they're capable of more than they ever thought possible. They see someone who is worth the risk, worth the fear, worth everything. And that's why they can't stop thinking about you. That's why they're obsessing over you. That's why this decision is so hard for them, because the stakes feel so high, because you matter so much. Now, I want to address something that might be coming up for you as you hear this. You might be wondering, why aren't they doing something about it? If they feel all of this, why aren't they reaching out? Why aren't they telling me? Why aren't they making a move? And I understand that frustration. You've been waiting. You've been wondering. You've been hoping they would do something. And it's felt like they're just sitting there doing nothing while you're left in limbo. But I want you to understand that this person is scared. Not scared of you, not scared of their feelings, scared of what happens if they act on those feelings, scared of losing you by trying to have you. They've been hurt before. They've been burned by relationships that didn't work out. They've been rejected by people they cared about. And those wounds are still there, making them cautious, making them hesitant, making them afraid to take a chance. So they're stuck. They're stuck between their fear and their desire, between staying safe and taking a risk, between keeping things as they are and potentially losing you by trying to have more. But here's the thing about being stuck. Eventually, something gives. Eventually, the desire becomes stronger than the fear. Eventually, you can't stay in the same place anymore. And I'm seeing that happening now. The scale is tipping. The desire is winning. And very soon, they're going to do something about it. Now, let me tell you what I see coming next. I see this person making a decision. Not a decision to walk away, not a decision to stay stuck, a decision to take the risk, a decision to tell you how they feel, a decision to reach out, a decision to open the door to something more. This decision is going to come after a moment of clarity, a moment when they realize that the fear of losing you is greater than the fear of being rejected. A moment when they realize that not taking a chance is worse than taking a chance and failing. And when they make this decision, they're going to act on it quickly. They've been thinking about it for so long that once they decide, they're going to want to move fast. They're going to want to make it happen before they lose their nerve. Now, I want to talk about how you can prepare for this. First, I want you to be ready to receive. When they reach out, when they tell you how they feel, I want you to be ready to hear it. I want you to be ready to believe it. I want you to be ready to let it in. Second, I want you to be honest with yourself. How do you feel about this person? If they were to tell you everything, if they were to lay all their cards on the table, what would you want to say back to them? Are you interested? Are you open? Are you scared too? Third, I want you to be kind. This person is going to be vulnerable. They're going to be scared. They're going to be putting themselves out there in a way that feels risky to them. And how you respond is going to matter a lot. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know exactly what you want. You just have to be honest, be present, and be willing to explore what could be. Now, let me also say something about the timing of all this. I feel like this is moving fast, faster than you might expect. The energy is building, and it's building quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if something happens in the next few weeks, maybe even sooner. This person is reaching a breaking point. They've been holding this in for too long, and they're about to let it out. When they do, it's going to feel like a release for both of you, like a weight that's been lifted, like something that's been stuck finally starting to move. So I want you to be ready, ready for the conversation, ready for the confession, ready for the shift. And I want you to know that whatever happens, you are going to be okay. Even if it doesn't work out the way you hope, even if they don't feel the way you thought they did, even if things get complicated, you are going to be okay because you are strong, you are resilient, you are worthy of love, whether it comes from this person or someone else. And you have everything you need inside of you to handle whatever comes next. But I have to say, I think this is going to work out. I think this person is going to surprise you. I think their feelings are deeper than you realize. I think they're going to show up in a way that makes you feel seen and valued and cherished. Because they do see you. They do value you. They do cherish you. They just haven't had the courage to tell you yet. But they're about to. So get ready, Virgo. Something is coming. Something that's going to change things. Something that's going to open a door you've been waiting to walk through. And it's going to be beautiful. Now go. Go with confidence. Go with hope. Go with the knowledge that you are being seen, you are being loved, and something amazing is on its way. I will be here for you anytime. If this reading resonated with you, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.